Days ago that I was hosting this show, and all I've heard consistently is there are no rules in the studio.
Well, to be clear, we haven't found that line yet.
We're still pushing it.
I'm looking at Jamie because Jamie has not sent any. Jamie's in charge here with Pete, and neither one of them have really sent
Wait a minute. Pete and Jamie are in charge?
So I'm assuming there's no
of
rules.
YouTube.
And I haven't received communication about going over the line yet, so I think we can push it pretty far.
So tonight we're going to be pushing the line. How do people interact with us? Give me the rundown on this whole YouTube thing.
Well, we want to make sure that you're actually subscribing to Evine here on YouTube, and we'll show you how to do that. We want you to hit that subscribe button, so then you can interact. You can also see Evine with any sort of comments and links to these specific watches that we'll have during the course of the show.
Let us know if you can hear us. So we're getting no sounds.
Yeah, we hear it. We're good.
Oh, you guys can hear us?
Well, that was from a long time ago.
Oh. Here's what you need to do if you're at home and there's no sound.
Turn up your volume.
You got to clear. Here's the funny. Here's the joke. You have to clear your cache.
Okay. Is that it?
What do you mean you can't see what's on the screen? Just clear your cache. Yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean someone ran into your car and dented it? Just clear the cache. It'll clear that right up.
That's what works for everything.
It'll clear that right up and you won't see it anymore.
Okay, so my first question is, can I take my shoes off so I am not the tallest person in the room?
You know, it's kind of a
Can I put them on?
Okay, shoes coming off, no longer the tallest person.
There you go.
Yes, that felt amazing.
That's good that you took those off, though, because I thought you were going to damage this.
Now we're there.
I thought you were going to damage this 16th century rug that we had. This is an heirloom.
Yeah.
All right, so we have comments. Do we say hi to people?
Oh, there are a lot of people online right now. We have John, we have TV Nail Files. Let's see, David Roden.
Lamar.
Joseph is here. John Mills. I loved 5. All you guys. So Lightning Fencer.
Somebody is saying throw a case to make a sound. Is that?
At the camera?
That's exactly it.
There we go.
Right.
Here's
real quick, 646-470. This is a Jason Taylor with an extremely complex bracelet for $148.99. It's a very limited production, by the way.
Correct.
And it ships in that really cool $50 case. Let's do some math and factor that in.
3-slot
Ryan,
case,
that is
right?
a really strange stand you got there for your iPad.
This one? Oh, that is not my stand. But
This?
actually, I asked Jamie
Not
about
your
it. It's
stand.
actually pretty
That's
cool.
not my stand.
But it's actually pretty
That's
cool.
not mine.
I wouldn't mind having one of
That's
these.
not my stand.
I'll tell you right now that YouTube is way different
This
than
isn't my
being on the
ruler
air.
either.
When do we start talking about the Jason Taylor, or do we just not even do that?
So it ships in a $50 custom JT case. If you factor that in, it's like $100 for this watch. And when you start to see the details on this, it does not make sense. And I know that we're very limited here.
Okay.
Very limited in
I love the
quantity.
dial on this. I love these colors.
Well, that's it. It's that dial that you get on the inside of the watch. You have the black that's applied to all the metalwork on the timepiece too. We use the glass fiber on the inside, so we get that blue, that look of carbon fiber, but it's just done with that glass fiber. I want you to look right down at that lower sub-dial there. That's for the seconds. You can actually see a little hint of the date wheel there, and right up at the very top between where it says Invicta and also JT. So you can actually see components of the movement on the inside. Then, of course, we have the black, we have the red, and the blue.
Bolt. Did you say that?
I didn't say the lightning bolt.
The lightning bolt second hand on this one. Real quick though, the case is a mystery case. So it will be a $50 3-slot case. It may be the JT, it may be a black one, maybe a camo one, might be a mirrored case. How many do we do over the years? You know the exact number.
I think we're between 24 and 30.
So there's a
like
lot of
two and a half
options.
dozen, yeah.
A lot of
There are
options. You might get some really rare ones, so it's extremely cool.
Can we talk about Jason Taylor and what he contributes? Because we've all had a chance to work with him. His sense of style is...
It'll be actually 6 years in December. That's when he first came on the show with us. So he's working with us a little bit before then, but he's partnered up with us to give us some different takes on some of our timepieces out there, and in terms of the finishes and the colors that we do. And it's been really, really popular amongst the collector base out there. So when we're talking about Jason Taylor, we're talking about numbered limited edition or very limited production runs, which this one happens to be, but definitely a unique look on the wrist, as you'll see on Justin's wrist right now.
Jamie,
question
get
mark.
in here.
Question mark, question mark. Now, if you guys were watching the live show, the last phone call we took was a woman crushing on Justin, talking about how handsome he is. I have a feeling that we might hear about that a couple more times.
It wasn't the first time.
Oh, it wasn't?
Oh. Was it your mom? Look, it was my mom. My mom called in. She loves me. Check this out, though. That dial work that we have there, can we get that tight again? Check this out. The depth and dimension on this dial is awesome. So you can see the subdials, or like the circles around the subdials, that framing detail. That's above the base layer done in that blue. Different finishing techniques. In fact, at the 3 o'clock and the 6 o'clock, you can see some of the inner workings of the movement. Then you have a sun ray at the 9 o'clock position. Then you have that glass fiber running all the way around that outer portion. That is beautiful. And it might be one of the only times on a JT that we get into that crown modeled after that X-Wing design. You just chuckled over here. What do we got?
Well, just because I think it was a misspelling. Somebody said, I have a butt watch with a burgundy dial.
Oh, hey.
I think that's a bolt watch.
Stuart, we have a feeling you meant to say something different.
We have yet created the butt watch.
Let's see. We need more Mickey Mouse watches.
Six value pay on the screen.
No, okay, listen, this is important. Ryan just
anniversary.
said we need more Mickey Mouse watches to celebrate the 90th birthday. Mickey Mouse's 90th anniversary birthday. Ryan's going to be launching a Today's Top Value coming up very soon, made especially for the 90 year.
Yep.
It's a 90-year anniversary edition.
Big deal.
All right.
Big deal.
Okay, so we're heading into our second watch of this wild and wacky YouTube show, and you guys did promise me that this was going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. Star Wars 52mm Time Universe in either the Rebel Alliance or the Empire. Are you guys Star Wars guys?
This one is the grail piece in the Star Wars series.
Yes,
by far.
I agree. I agree.
So you have two themes, dark side, light side. I personally feel that dark side would be better, because you could be good or you could be bad, but being bad is good.
Am I good now, guys?
Sometimes.
You're good.
Okay,
yes.
good. Thanks.
So this is really cool. We've only had one other production run when it comes to the Time Universe. Then we've had watches before, like the Bolt Zeus Magnum, that have a dual Swiss movement. We've had the Bolt Zeus Trio, which actually have 3 different movements. This one has 5 independent Swiss movements, and that's actually, there's a little button on the back. That's how you're going to adjust the time for the main movement. But as you notice, all these different crowns right here pop up, and that will set the time for all 4 of the additional movements that are part of the case.
It's the only watch we've ever built with 5 independent movements. But this one is fun. So you have the Empire design or the Rebel design, and then you have imagery done all the way around the watch that goes along with that theme too. So you're going to notice on the Rebel Alliance, you have the Rebel Alliance logo. Okay. That's done right here. Then if you tip this up and show the side of the case, it's actually a unidirectional rotating bezel, by the way. So you have R2-D2, look at this. Look at that, Millennium Falcon. These are the most iconic images.
5 movements?
C-3PO independent. Look at this X-Wing design on here, guys. This is stunning.
Okay, I have a question, and I mean this I should have asked before we were out live on YouTube. Yeah. Do we still do the same financing on our Evine card for the special YouTube shows?
Sure.
Yes. Okay, so I want to shout out for any of you that are watching us, catching us online for the first time. If you happen to have one of our Evine credit cards right now, if you're spending over $4.99 and more, we will extend out into a 12-month special financing. This timepiece hits that right away because it's $589.99.
Yeah, so. And then we've got some questions. We do have a Chewie piece coming up. Hopefully it's launching at the same time as the Han Solo. If you want to see some pictures of that, follow me on Instagram. It's Being Zimmer, BeingZimmer. I took a picture of both of those. With the Han Solo, you have him on the dial, and he's frozen in the carbonite. Right, and then on the side, it's like the buttons on the side of the carbonite thing, where he was frozen in. It's really cool. Chewie, I shared shortly after that, I believe, so they're very close together. So Being Zimmer, Invicta Ryan,
follow me
on Instagram, and you're Heather Hall.
Heather Hall TV.
Heather Hall TV on Instagram.
We want the follows.
Yes, definitely give us a follow. Somebody try this on, and then tell me about the strap for this watch.
It's custom strap. It has that same kind of design theme going along with the Star Wars again, like with the ship designs running throughout. Ryan, I was speaking before. Did you show all the designs?
I'm going to. Yeah, I'll show you the designs.
So let's look at the watch here, because look at Death Star.
Yep, there's the Death Star.
This execution is the Empire, evil Empire. Death Star design. Look at this, unidirectional. That's a TIE fighter, but it's more of the...
Is that the one Vader was in?
It's the experimental TIE fighter, so it has a hyperdrive to it. It's different than the different ones that you see where they have like the flat wings. Those are curved.
Well,
here you have is it AT-AT or AT-AT? That's a big controversial statement. What do you call it?
All-terrain armored transport.
But here's what I call it. I always called it the at because they've referenced it as that in the movie.
Well, why don't we ask them on YouTube to comment?
But it makes sense.
But how are we going to know?
Both ways.
What do you mean, how are we going to know? We just vote.
We can vote.
Okay, ask the question. Ask the question, Heather. It's all you. Okay.
Wait,
but then
at is one.
Okay, thank you. Thank
but
you.
Then
at is
Jamie
one.
got what I was saying.
Just comment
Jamie
with a
got
number
it.
one. You guys stop. At is one.
He just took off his
AT is
head.
two.
Wait though. Wait.
1, 2.
But then there's here's the argument against at. Here's the arguments against at, because you say at, but then there's the ATST. You don't say at, right? You say ATST. So do you say at, ATST?
Okay, well, I think we have another. Okay,
At.
so we're at.
Okay, at is 1.
That's the traditional TIE fighter.
Correct.
AT is 2.
And back to
there's
the
a
Death Star.
Here,
then the
on
logo.
this shot,
Death Star.
we'll show you
This one I love because the button on the
Right
back
here.
is like the weapon, like the main weapon.
That's what you push
of the Death Star.
to actually.
A lot of ones?
At.
At
Was
interesting.
one.
Can I
Right?
say that this is bad?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you
I
can.
can say badass?
Whoa!
If
We
you've
have
never-
not confirmed that you went over the line, so yes,
Am I over the line?
Is it indeed
And just,
okay?
hey, has everybody seen the guy that is deciding if we're over the line or not? Jamie, have you ever stepped out?
Oh God! Wait.
Come on, now. Made too many times? Okay, so this is the guy that is setting the rules.
He's the guy that let
This
us
is Jamie.
swear on TV.
Yeah, he's the one who told me it's okay to say badass. All right.
So wait a
are
minute.
we-
So is number 1 at or is it AT?
I think AT is number
2.
Number 2.
So everybody's doing 1. It's at.
So it's at. Now we know. And then somebody was confused and said it was 12.
Of
John
course.
the phone guy. John the phone guy, you were usually so on it.
Heather,
Oh,
potty
geez.
mouth.
I'm sorry.
We can bust.
Censorship bar just broke.
We don't have that button up here, by the
We're
way.
good. There is no delay or
We don't
anything
have.
up here.
Well, we don't have the easy button where you can delete history.
Listen to them badass for sure. Thank you, Christy. All right, so we're moving on. That guys, remember that does qualify for the Evine financing on that card. It was 654-136. What if we go over our time?
there's
How
only about
quickly are we
20
trying to do that?
What we want.
There's
We
only
do what we
about
want?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. We do what
and
we
there's
want up
only
here.
about 20 pieces left in each one of those styles in the Star Wars piece, so it's going to be gone here
Good.
shortly.
Okay, so we're going to go kind of old school with a classic watch. If you've watched us on the air, there's a big, beautiful mural behind us that features this timepiece. This is a Russian diver, 52 millimeter that we have, and it looks like we are available in gold tone only.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so this item number 652844
refresh this?
is your item number. Again, 652844. It is 73% off
Just
as an
make it
online
know what you
special
did.
right
Do it again
now.
the way you did.
Down to $148.99. Are you guys bickering over there?
Yeah.
What?
What are you
No.
I don't know, Justin.
Hold on.
Did Justin mess it up?
There we go.
Oh, there.
I didn't miss anything here. Calm down.
6 value pay under 25.
Calm it
bucks.
down.
Whoa.
Calm
Okay,
it down.
under $25. Thank you, Pete, for keeping me on
was that
track.
for?
You're good, man. Okay, back to you. 3 minutes.
All right, I'm scooting this
You
over to
go.
you guys so that.
I was going to change
Somebody
there's
can
top
try it
chat,
on.
live chat.
Yeah. Hey, one of your big dogs want to put on that.
Hey, J-Rod.
We're
you said-
busy. We're busy with YouTube. Thank you.
J-Rod, here's your shout out. Somebody just gave him a badass watch. Hi, John Mills. Okay,
Well, look at
I could
you.
get caught up in just
You
saying
better be
hi to
careful because
people.
now you're going to
I
start
know.
saying that word on TV too.
That is the biggest surprise
We
for
need
this
more Popeye.
What's that?
camera job that I've never accidentally sworn on the air.
You haven't ever?
No. Have you?
Have you ever said something that you wish you regretted?
Yes.
What was it?
Every single
What
show
was
I
it?
say
Really?
something. Yes.
Tell us what it was.
That makes me think.
Yeah, tell us.
"Hmm."
You can
Tell
say it
us.
on YouTube.
What
Well,
was it?
I feel, we don't need to focus on this. Am I right?
Well, we do. I have the
Oh,
watch
we'll
on my
talk about
wrist.
it. Yeah.
So when I was on the air and Ryan and I were talking about bad drivers, and I ended up telling all of you that I got a parking ticket, or a speeding ticket, which was
Yes, I remember that.
like my 5th speeding ticket.
Oh,
In how long?
look at you.
Thank you for asking
Yeah,
the right
how long was
questions.
that?
Right? Seriously, only a few years. I have a lead foot, so
So
it
do
was
you
bad.
get a license
But-
revoked for that? How does that
No,
work?
but I have a lawyer that
Oh, you have an excuse.
is
you
no,
have a note?
I pay. But so I had not told my husband that I got another speeding ticket. I was out with Gabriella, and sometimes it's in this job. If you guys did this for a living, you would see that you just forget that cameras are on. So I started talking about it on the air, and my husband knew, and he was so
Pissed.
yeah. Thank you. You can say that too.
can say pissed.
I mean, he didn't like yell at me or anything like that, obviously.
He's got to write another check.
But
It's no
he's
big
like,
deal.
"Are you serious right now?" Yeah. Yeah. So, anyways,
So the
that
insurance
was
rates?
something that I said. Well, we don't need to dive into all that. That was something that I said on the air. Have you guys said something that you regret?
Never.
There was
I
that
regret
one on
nothing.
the whatever the breakdown show.
Oh.
What? What?
It wasn't either one of the three of us.
Jess Manuel said something that
What was it?
Sometimes you can say something and it's very innocent, but it doesn't sound
It comes
like
out.
that.
I was
you
there.
put
I don't even
She
remember.
said it to you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
When I,
You-
when,
what?
I'm not
Can't even
repeating
say-
it.
Remember that.
He
You
wasn't
don't
even
remember
there
that?
for the
No.
show. Let's not repeat it though.
Well, we're on YouTube.
All right, so let's talk about that.
Yeah, I don't
Ryan,
even-
somebody wants to know what's happening on the 8th.
On the 8th is a big unveiling
Oh.
show that no, it's Kendi and you
And
and
it
me.
says, what are they unveiling on the 8th? What is
Well,
it, Ryan?
I read the email. Not supposed to talk about it until the 8th.
There was an email?
Okay. Can you take the cage off? I saw somebody's
Yeah,
asking
I'll
about
take
taking
the
I
the
cage
wasn't
off.
on that email.
Do a demo here. Last look.
All right, last look, real quick.
Yeah, so I mean, this is Russian Diver, so 65284. Is this $148.99?
Yes. 72%
So
off.
check this. I'm just holding onto this ruler the whole show, by the way. I don't
Makes
know
you
why.
feel powerful.
Russian Diver is one of the longest running collections we have. But this one is, you know, when we talk about reserve, there's other pieces that transcend that into masterpieces. This is a masterpiece. You have the mechanical lever that Ryan is moving right here, which allows you to remove the cage. So the cage design would have been more like the original from many, many years ago, which gives it more impact resistance. But now with this one, you can remove the cage. If you could find any watch that does something like this out of retail for $148, I would like to see it and know about it, guys. This is one of the biggest values that we have during the YouTube show right now.
All right, we're wrapping it
agree.
up. By the way, somebody is saying they're unveiling that it's my birthday on the 8th.
Lightning Fencer.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Invicta announced it on Facebook yesterday.
Oh,
so the
shame
secret's
on
out.
them.
Are you serious right
Shame.
now? Okay.
Yep.
I think Ryan did too.
Back to you.
Nope. I'm a rule follower.
Oh, yeah. We had that conversation one time when we were working together.
Yep.
Do you know that you were the school enforcer? What were you in?
Enforcer.
I was president of National Honor Society and also class officer.
Class officer is
That
what
doesn't
you was.
sound like enforcer at all.
guess who
I thought you
had
played hockey.
No.
Guess
Oh.
who had her name scribed into the detention desk?
I was in school suspension almost every single Saturday of my senior year of high school, and you were the school officer, and that right there
So
tells.
you were in detention and you were writing out hallway tickets.
I am the yin to your yang.
Absolutely. In the least creepy way possible. Let's talk about some
Exactly.
watches. We're going into the only
Jamie, why are
Marvel
you so upset? She clarified it's not a creepy thing.
Is this why you've never asked me up into the YouTube thing?
It's
I
not
think
creepy.
I think you just got taken off the schedule for the next
Probably
YouTube
did.
show.
Okay, Punisher in a Sea Hunter, 58% off. All of these specials are online only deals, right? For YouTube?
I think so.
What?
They're
Okay.
exclusive to the YouTube shows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gold tone black and silver tone black. So hey guys, if I want to come back and do this, let's make sure that this whole thing works. I'd love to come back. This was fun. All right, what are we talking about? Punisher.
So the Punisher, the Frank Castle execution, comes in the custom packaging, by the way. So this is actually, this one has the skull design on it, but this is so beautiful because the skull design becomes a suspension system holding the disc configuration in place at the 3, the 6, the 9. But then when you start to look at the details on the dial, look at this. Around for the hour markers, you have bullets, the casings from the bullets. You have the target design over at the 8 o'clock position on this one as well.
5 left in the silver.
5 pieces left. Oh yeah, that's right.
He remembers
But
now.
I did do that. You know, technically, Kathy tonight was in my area.
In your space?
In my, that's a better word. In my space, and her
Oh,
hair.
what about
I
MySpace?
spun her hair. I spun her hair around because it was like in my shot.
Here, let me put one of these watches
5
on.
left
Let me
in
put
the
on gold
silver. You
tone.
go ahead and take the gold tone.
So, Punisher,
yes, Ronnie, I did change my shoes. You were just asking if I changed my shoes.
Frank Castle,
Frank Castle.
cool dude, former Marine but trained in other.
Silvertone's gone.
Silver tone's gone.
Oh my gosh.
shoot.
Okay, you guys.
How many of the gold tone do we have left, Pete?
2 dozen.
2 dozen gold tone.
Okay, so check this out on the wrist. I mean, I have a smaller wrist size, a 7 3/4, but still, with the strap variation that goes along, still, is it a heavier watch? Of course it is. It's the largest watch that we make. 70 millimeters going west to east, including the crown protector. But still, the strap will wrap around my wrist. I am on the second to last notch, so even 6.5-inch wrist sizes
This is that watch,
can get into
that
it.
term that you used that people were saying it was a naughty word. That's this watch.
Badass.
Yes.
That's this watch. Check
It
this
is
out
badass.
too.
I
Even
love
if
the
you're
story
not
of
into
Punisher.
Marvel, the movies, the comics, this is an iconic skull design, right, that everybody can get into. Skull design is one of the most popular things right now in watches and things like that. Look at how intricate the skull is down here, kind of partially covering up that subdial at the 6 o'clock.
Looks like a
That
jail cell.
Is absolutely, that is a piece of art, and then it has that really cool brushed finish to it.
Exactly. Says the detention
Wait,
girl.
wait. Start the chronograph, Ryan.
Hold on.
Wait,
Okay,
you guys.
are they
this is
telling
big.
us 1 minute?
Look at the second hand.
1 minute on this watch,
Look at the
guys.
second-
1
Yes,
minute.
yes.
Look at the second hand on this piece. So Ryan just activated the chronograph second hand. That is your firearm going around the dial right now. Number limited edition, only 3,000 will be built for the world.
Look at how the hour markers are lipstick tubes.
I want us
also.
to go back. I want to go
love
back.
that.
I want to go.
Lipstick tubes.
I want to go back to the jail cell thing here, Heather.
Jail cell. This is how it looks like when you're behind a jail cell.
You know what? This part reminds me from stories I've heard right here
I've
on
been
this
there.
part, like when you have in-school suspension.
Don't leave me hanging to dry.
Every single-
ISS, have you guys been in school suspension?
Bingo.
One
What
time.
is that?
Pete, ISS means in school suspension.
Pete ran
know
that
that.
place.
Okay, so Ashley, yes, you, no. You were probably the enforcer and the punisher in school suspension. Jamie?
So what? No?
Never?
Never.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no.
So you guys,
Justin?
you guys.
No,
are-
I've never got.
You guys are the
I've
Breakfast
never
Club?
been caught for anything.
It was the Breakfast Club.
I always get away with everything.
You do get away with
I
a
know.
lot.
It's always somebody else's fault.
All right, we're wrapping up and moving on. Last count, we had fewer than 2 dozen, so we got to move on. Online live special, $374.99. You can find all of these pieces on our YouTube channel. A lot of things on Invicta.com or Evine.com, excuse me. Thanks for all the comments too. This is fun. What about making a 50mm Punisher like the 63mm Octane?
I mean, we could go through some more questions. I mean, look.
Wow, there's a lot.
Let's see, more Popeye. That's
Okay.
from Christy.
Is Chewbacca coming soon?
Chewbacca, Chewbacca's coming. Han Solo's coming. Let's see. Heather has nice French tips.
Are you talking about my nails?
Yeah, show me your nails.
Is that what we're talking about?
We could show your toes. They're done too.
No, do not show my feet.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Thank you.
If
Thank
you show her feet,
Do not.
there are.
You stop.
No.
Thank you.
There is a whole YouTube channel
That's the line.
dedicated
He has crossed the
to
line.
feet.
The nails? I
Ryan's
don't know, somebody
feet.
said
Ryan, take
something
your
about
shoes
nails.
off.
That's the nail files. Lamar, thank you. I'm actually getting my nails done tomorrow, so.
Let's see.
Okay, thanks guys. Hey, a lot of people commenting back on.
So what about the new Joker watch? That's on the 8th.
Okay.
Let's see. I am Groot. Heather's beautiful. This person's Groot too.
Here we are.
Oh, Heather's got a potty mouth.
Oh, that's enough. Should we go on?
Aquaman.
Is his plaid shirt not censored?
What? Oh no. Dude, you're not supposed to wear
was
plaid on
working on
TV,
the
bro.
I'm not supposed to be on TV.
That was awesome. Who said that?
Where was that?
Sorry.
His plaid shirt is not censored.
I love
Way to go,
Defy.
Jamie.
That was fabulous.
They're never winning a
Jamie.
prize.
Best comment of the
They're
night
never
right
getting a
there.
Do we have
Prize.
giveaways?
No. No.
What about that case you got over
Can we
there?
give something away? There's got to be something
How about the
in here
plaid
we
shirt?
can give away.
Can we give
Let's
away
give
that?
the plaid shirt.
Pete, we got to give something away. Can we give? Can
I
we?
got an Invicta book. You want to?
Can we? A book? Let's give away the case too.
What
Right?
case?
Can we do that?
He
We
just
got
shows
plenty
up
of
and
them.
decides to give stuff away?
Just decided.
What's in the hallway back here? There's tons of cases over here.
I'll shoot your hand.
Props.
Let me go see.
Sorry guys, just so we know, I'm trying. It's Jamie's
Show me the
fault.
watch.
Listen.
He's not letting us
okay,
give
how many?
anything
We
away.
have 2 items left that we're talking about.
Last
One,
one.
this is it.
And then we have a preview.
Okay, so the Aquaman is the last thing that we're doing. All right, so we're gonna head into. Is that where we are? 5?
Yeah.
I'm just okay. All right,
Lipstick
so
hour markers.
these. You know. All right.
what's this
Aquaman,
mean?
52
Out for
millimeter
review.
Coalition Forces limited edition. 2 colors available for $218.
That's fine.
56%
that?
off right now.
Sure.
Gold tone are the options.
Silver tone,
Silver tone black. are the options 659
Thundercats.
596.
Thundercats, ho! You know Thundercats?
No.
Oh. That was big. I
Are you
remember
kidding me? I
watching
thought
that.
they were lipstick hour markers.
I remember
Of course
watching that when I was little. Thundercats for sure. I love that idea. Who was that?
You just want to give something away, don't
Travis Wiley.
Oh, that's
Thundercats.
yeah, that's Trap Vision.
Thundercats. Oh.
Trap Vision 3D.
I used to watch that. Did you watch that?
you? Okay,
No.
wait a minute. Watch. I've been trying to get that Invicta since the first show. Watch, Rich. Which one have you been trying to get? Does he come down and tell us which one? Which one were we talking about here?
YouTube studios like detention.
We need more stuff.
The
to do.
YouTube studio is like detention, Robert. Wait a minute. Is that why I got this shift? It's like in-school suspension when you host a YouTube show. These are fun.
All right,
Yeah,
so this
and
is the
we're
Aquaman.
we're the prison
We need an
guards.
office piece. We give away a nice office
That's the
piece.
second
Who did you
creepy
just
thing
take
that you
that
sent
from?
tonight.
Don't worry about it. That can be our giveaway.
All right,
Wanna
we'll all
give that
sign
away?
it.
We got something to give away.
End
All right.
the show. They gotta
Okay.
stay tuned.
It's a
Okay,
book.
so stay tuned.
Wait,
End of
you're
the
in
show.
the book. Show everybody your picture.
Are you in this?
Yeah, here, I'll find it.
Cool.
Kermit
Okay, do
the
you want to
Frog.
talk about the Aquaman?
Yeah, so it's our partnership that goes along. We've had the Marvel timepieces before, but we also have that partnership that goes along with DC. We've had a few of the different options when
card
it
in
comes to Aquaman. That was probably the mark
This
of
is
where everything
Jason
was.
Taylor on.
Oh, okay. So you see the DC box, which we don't have here in front of us. That is what either one of these variations will come in, which is a gold tone or the silver tone. And of course, you can see the Aquaman logo on the inside. What we have with this one, Heather, is just a little bit more subtle, where it just goes with the gold tone, and then also that silver tone logo for Aquaman that's along with the black dial. This is all done on the latest generation from the Coalition Forces, a newer bracelet. We have the canteen style crown protector. And also you can see the texture of the dial is like Aquaman's suit there that you'll see.
Okay, I was just about to compliment the gold, and then Pete stood up. He said there's 5 guys that can get this in the gold. Can we focus on that dial for a second, on that gold?
Back to you. Yep.
Man, that is hot. Look at the dial. Black is great too, but look at the dial on that gold with the high polish and the bevel. Yeah, I love the gold.
You guys
Love
gonna sign that
Thundercats.
book for him tonight?
Well, here, let's show this real quick. We gotta show Ryan's in here
Back to you.
with Miss Piggy. You see that?
I'll go for it. Yep.
He's got a big spread
Hold that.
right there.
Hold that.
Holding.
Tilt down.
Holding.
I'll tilt up. Look at that right there. And then I'm in the book too.
Where?
I have a tiny little photo
Okay.
right over here with Todd,
Are you going to sign right on the
and
photo?
we are pointing
Oh,
at
from
something.
the cruise.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, I need it.
Why can't you get a tight shot for me, bud?
Yeah.
Because the
Right
picture
here.
is so small.
Right here.
Oh, there we go.
See that?
Wait, I think I'm in the book
That's
too,
the
though.
star of the show. Where are you?
Isn't that me?
Yeah, there's Heather.
No,
I'm in the book
here's
too.
Heather right here on the back.
Oh my God. There's Heather. She was on the cruise. Yep, there you go.
Man, how I wish that was
Partying.
me.
Thank you.
There's
I
Ryan
think
signing
it's
stuff.
more appropriate on the back. Here's Heather right there.
That's
Right
mean.
there.
All right.
There's a Sharpie. We'll sign it at the end.
Yeah, we'll
Our
we'll sign it at the end. So
After
on the
our
front.
promo, we'll give it away.
Okay, so what is this promo that we speak of?
Last look here. Sorry. Yep. Boom.
Wrapping up Aquaman and
We're gonna give you number 6. Yep. We're just showing it quick if you. We're gonna
What should we
promo
do?
speed
okay, wait a
for
minute.
the
I was
giveaway.
going to say I see preview.
We should do
only.
some sort of like competition or something for the giveaway. Is that a legal thing or is that
How about
not legal?
how about a question and
question?
a question and whoever answers it first?
Yeah. I like
I'm
that.
not getting in this. I'm gonna let you guys.
What kind of a question?
I'm trying to think.
I'm
Probably
thinking
should
of a
have thought of
number.
something, right?
I'm thinking of a number.
Back to you. Speedway Viper. I'll get you one.
Let me just open this
We need it
Speedway
to
Viper
the
preview
hundredths.
thing, okay?
I think a question, the first one to answer correctly. So
You can come
we'll
up. Otherwise,
we'll
we
come
can
up with a
just do-
question.
You want to just do the
How about this?
spin thing?
Should we say how many pages are in the
What page you're featured
or what
on?
page am I featured on?
Yes.
Are they numbered?
Let me open the preview while they get their
No,
stuff
they
together.
should be.
Speedway Viper
Maybe, maybe
Generation
not.
3, 54 millimeter, 1-slot dive case. I've got the camo
is that
case
here?
in front
Yeah.
of me.
Yeah.
This is going to be coming up, it looks like tomorrow evening, if you guys want to get in on this one early. So price is active then? We can get it at the same?
Not yet.
Not
Okay,
yet.
Yeah. So it's
Saturday
technically
night.
this
Okay.
page.
11
Okay.
PM
Saturday
Eastern.
night at
Okay.
11 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so
Okay, you guys are already starting to guess. So what page am I?
under
On-
90, under 80, Pete's
I'm gonna show
telling
your
us.
hand, yep, come
He's going to
here.
show it. And then No clues, just guess the page?
No, we'll show you. I'll put my finger in where this actually is.
Just guess the page.
Guess the page number, because it'll be on this side.
The page
I'm actually
number
on.
that Ryan is talking to Miss Piggy on in the book, and then you win the book.
And then we'll give you an idea.
It's this far
Page
through.
number.
Do you want to tell them how many total pages
Yep,
are in the
I'll
book?
tell them.
No,
Yes,
no.
yeah.
Just, they're gonna get there. Just keep going.
Okay, keep
We
going.
got as long as we.
Yeah, we do the song.
So it's about
I'm
2/3
surprised
of the way
nobody
through the
did
book.
50, 51, 52, 53.
Oh, look at all these numbers.
57,
Holy cow.
58.
Look at
Okay,
look
do
at
you
these
have?
numbers.
Wait,
Nope, it's
can I
not
see
there
what
yet.
number it is?
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
right.
this
Yep.
one right
I
there?
like 61,
Okay.
Bob.
Okay. Wow. Oh.
Hold on.
So far, nobody
How
has
fun
it.
is this? Is great. Keep
Somebody
on going.
said I don't know how to read. I loved 5. Were you the one that made the
Well,
funny
it is
comment
part of a
on the
picture
plaid
book
shirt?
also.
Here
Ooh,
it
some
is.
of you are
Come
a
on,
little
guys.
bit
I gotta
close.
go home.
Yeah, who's close?
Good
Tell me.
Lord,
You
no
can
one's
go
close.
up or
Keep
down.
going.
Okay, it's higher than David Rodin's guess.
But it's lower than Paragon Pool's guess.
It's also lower than A.G. Jarrett's
Okay,
guess.
let's leave it at that.
1 minute.
AJ.
Wink, wink.
1 minute.
Oh, keep
Here,
guessing.
here we go.
Oh,
Hold on, because it.
Oh! You're close. You're getting
somebody
close.
was so right there.
Don't say, because there's a
getting
little bit of a
close.
delay.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, there's. Oh.
I don't think.
Oh, keep going.
Oh,
There it is.
yeah, wait.
Stop.
Joseph,
I think,
somebody
yep,
won.
Yep, Joseph.
Joseph.
Stop.
Joseph got it.
Joseph.
Show me.
Joseph.
Through it.
Joseph
go.
right here.
101. Joseph.
Joseph was the first one.
Are we there, Jamie?
What if he's already got the
This
book?
Well, he gets a signed book now.
Am I even holding this right?
101.
There we
Yep,
go.
101. Joseph gets it. So, Joseph, you need to email giveaways at
Oh,
evine.
the other Joseph was very close, though.
Oh,
There was
so
another.
you got to say Joseph V.
Yeah,
because
Joseph-
Joseph V
yeah,
was the
Joseph
first one
V.
to get it.
V-Hawk.
V.
Second.
Okay.
So, Joseph, email your information
There.
to giveaways at evine.com. We'll all sign the book here for you.
Signing.
All right, so our next
This is
show
fun.
is coming up. Let's see, when is it? It's, our next show for holiday, Gadgets and Gears on 11/5, 1 to 7 p.m.
Ooh,
Eastern.
It's going to be a big show.
It's going to be a
big?
big,
On
big
YouTube.
show.
We have our own top. We have our own top.
We have our own top value, online only.
Okay.
YouTube.
All right, so
All
be
right.
sure to stay tuned to us here next on the 5th from 1 to 7
Should we go out
Eastern.
clapping too,
Thanks,
like we
guys.
came
This
in?
was a lot of fun. Thank you.
4, 3,
Just clapping. Just clapping.